Parachutes are the newest addition to Rust, allowing you to access different parts of the map in ways that we've never seen before. And with the perfect build location on a mountain near the edge of the map, it's possible to make it all the way to Oil Rig with just one jump. This map was perfect for exactly this. On the coast next to large Oil Rig was a decently sized, snow-topped mountain where we could reside. Now, without the extra height from a building on the mountain, I wouldn't make the distance to Oil Rig, so we needed this build spot for us to have any chance of success. There it is, that's the mountain I want to build on. And it doesn't look like anyone's built up there. Now, the problem with building on a mountain is it's not particularly flat, and because I want to build a reasonably defendable base, it's going to be tough to build up here. I'm actually just going to place out a bunch of foundations first and see how much room I have, and then work out if this is actually possible to build here. It looks like we're going to have to build with the slope a bit, but I think I should be able to make it work. I'm just going to break all these foundations now. Oh, shit. Oh my god, I actually couldn't lose that fight, because I probably would have lost the building spot if I did. I set up the start of my mountain base in the best possible position available, and what a location it was. Of course, we had the large oil rig off the coast, which we'll get to later on, but on land, we had missile silo to the south, launch site to the north, sulfur quarry just across the road, and for a recycler, supermarket was just a stone's throw away. This supermarket's definitely going to be my main monument, in terms of a recycler at least. I probably shouldn't fight this because I'm loaded, but I'm going to. This run had given me all I needed for a level 2 workbench, and we were progressing well. Parachutes being on the level 2 workbench, I was now one step closer to my goal. I really wanted to focus on the base build and subsequently my tower so I could start jumping to oil rig as soon as possible. So I did what I do best and farmed until the core of the base was practically fully built. I did a couple of scrap runs and managed to tech tree the parachute on the level 2 workbench, and while I was crafting my very first one, the Rust gods gave me a mission. Here we go, our first parachute. Oh, cargo just spawned. There's no way it just spawned as I was crafting that. And it's in the perfect spot. This is a sign. Hopefully I can make it from the height that I'm at here. I should be able to, right? Is there anyone on it? I can't see from here. Let's go. Am I going to make that? I don't know if I'm going to be fast enough. I don't think I'm going to catch up with it. Surely not. I'm not going to make it. Abort mission. Can I make it back to land at least? I reckon I can get it as it comes back around the other side of the oil rig. If I build a tower off the top of my base, I'll probably be able to make it to it. Hopefully. I don't think I'm going to make that either. Have I seriously just missed the best opportunity straight away? Yeah, that's unfortunate. The first possible cargo, it spawns as I'm crafting my first parachute and we still can't make it. It was so perfect as well. We had a bit of learning to do with these parachutes. This was the first time I had used them and it showed. With launch site not far away, I decided I would try and run the main building, bypassing the red card swipe with the parachutes. Hopefully this would give me a better grasp on how the parachutes actually worked. Well, that didn't work. What did I do wrong? I wasn't high enough. I'm also pretty sure my parachute is still up there. It didn't fall down. Yes. Oh my god, dude. Are you kidding me? I'll go home and get another one. Okay, off the railing this time, so I'm higher up. Huh? What? What? Dude, I'm pressing space. I'm like spamming space bar to break the parachute. Maybe my dismount time. Maybe I have to turn that off. Yes, finally. Oh my god. This thing better have been worth it. I mean, Thompson, that kind of makes it worth it, I guess. Airdrop 2. Okay, this was worth it for sure then. Okay, that crate's dog shit. Finally figuring out how the parachutes worked, I focused on building up my base a bit more, adding a compound and getting the initial stages of electricity set up. I began building my shooting floor before being distracted by some shenanigans happening over the road at the Sulfur Quarry. Hello? Someone getting raided? They're shooting from the roof of the base in Sulfur Quarry. Yeah, they're blowing turrets. They must have flown in and they're blowing up the turrets to use Sulfur Quarry. Yep, there's 2 of them. They got a minicopter. That's how they got in. Makes sense. Oh, the guy's online in there. In the base. I think you just killed him. Out of the minicopter. Yeah, he's coming out. I'm pretty sure he killed them both. He got the launcher off them. They're both dead in there. Oh my god, they've come back. I don't know what they're expecting to do with that, but it's pretty funny. The guys who owned this sulfur quarry lived a couple of grids away and clearly heard it being raided before responding. Those doing the raiding came from a Chinese Zerg who lived much further south, down by the HQM quarry. Having seen this all unfold from my roof, I sensed an opportunity to exploit this sulfur quarry base for myself. It was clear there were some high tier weapons being stored in this base and who knows what else that I could use. Being walled in though, I needed a way to get into the compound if I was to do any damage. So, of course, I got to work on the tower on top of my base which I could use to parachute into the sulfur quarry. Okay, that's the height limit there. So we should, from up here, be able to reach oil rig. But more importantly right now, we can jump into this compound from the top of our base. Oh, well, we made it. These roofs are wood. I can easily break them. And then it's just one stone roof to go through to the core. I can easily raid this. 10 satchels. It's just going to be a matter of whether they come to the explosions or not in time. Dude, 10 satchels right there. Juice. Short of the 100%, dude. I was pretty confident, so headed home, cooked up some satchels, and was almost ready to go before someone else decided to start their own raid before me. There's no way. Okay, it's not the Sulfur Quarry base. It's a few satchels, though. Okay, I'm gonna go counter that before I do my raid. It's that stone 2x2. He's naked? What's he doing? Oh, this wall's low. I didn't stick that. That's not good. Okay. Venny. He's still going. Oh. What, dude? Deanne. Oh. Our first set of names to keep track of. Deanne, who had successfully countered this raid after me and sealed it up, was going to pop up again very soon. Venny, on the other hand, this was his raid initially, and he lived right next door to it. We wouldn't be seeing Venny for a while, but when we do, it'll be in a big way. After this loss, I once again turned my attention to the Sulfur Quarry base. Okay, let's do this. So we're just parachuting in. The ladder should still be there. And 10 satchels on the roof. I think I forgot something. I didn't put the parachute on my back before I jumped. Let's try that again, shall we? Just real quick, if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to hit 200k by the end of the year. That was close. What? There's no way they're already here. I just got to blow. TC. Oh, they're so coming, man. Oh, I can't really seal either. Yep, they just got here in a car. I killed him. I thought I'd killed him, bro. It's Deanne as well. It's the guy that countered that raid. Look, I'll be perfectly honest with you. Without being able to seal that properly, I was pretty screwed. This group was much deeper than me, and getting an AK from them like I wanted wasn't going to be easy. Fortunately for me, although I had probably pissed them off, I was nowhere near their greatest threat. That was in the hands of the Chinese HQM Quarry Zerg, who was about to show them they meant business. Oh, is that group getting raided? I think that might be the group who own Sulfur Quarry getting raided at their main base. That's a pretty big raid. Probably head over and check that out. Is that a raid base on the other side? It's definitely these guys getting raided. There's no way that's a raid base. It's got a wind turbine on top. Do people build raid bases with wind turbines now? That's definitely a raid base. Okay, I got greedy. I'm going back. Oh, kill that guy. If they kill that guy, I can probably loot him. Surely they got him, right? Oh, they did get him. Yoink. So much cloth, what? I'm gonna stash all of this. Of course someone's here as I'm trying to stash. Okay, I deserve to lose that. There very well could be guns in the water here. Oh, no way. Run. Surely not, surely not, surely not. I have a bag right here. Go. Pig. Pig? This pig's eating me? No way. They're really not going to make it easy for me, are they? Oh, and perfect timing. We can head straight to oil rig. Depot this AK and head straight there. The Sulfur Quarry group had been wiped off the map by the Chinese Zerg, which was great for me as it meant one less group I had to deal with in the area. It also meant the Sulfur Quarry was now relatively free to use. But if we wanted to use it, we of course needed diesel, and what better place to get diesel than the oil rig? And what better way to get to the oil rig than with a parachute? Okay, we'll make sure to put on the parachute this time. We should be able to make that distance. I guess we'll find out. We're definitely not going to make the top, but I wasn't expecting to. I think we'll make the dock or like the beams on the side. Well, I made it onto oil rig. I didn't land in the water, so that's a win. Launcher, we'll take that. Diesel? Oh my god, what is that timing? We can go straight from here, depot, and then go to cargo. Yeah, decent, we'll take that. Now, I thought about how to get here, which was parachuting, but I didn't think about how to get back. My plan kind of stopped at the point where I got to oil. I guess I'll just jump off flame and see how close I can get to the land. Swim the rest. Well, that's one successful oil rig. Let's see if we can get cargo straight away. What's he shooting at? Okay, go down, please. Oh my god. I made it. Not convincingly, but I made it. Oh shit, here we go. Killed one. Minicopter's gone. Did I kill driver? Oh, that's really not good. I'm in a bad spot. Why did I try and run? I should have healed. I thought he was pushing, but he wasn't. Oh, that was such a bad move. An oil rig win followed by an unfortunate cargo ship loss. Fortunately, my tower was going nowhere, and I kitted back up and flew to the oil rig once again. L1, L1... Nope. I got an airdrop which was better than the crate, which is usually the way it goes, but the journey home wasn't going to be as simple this time around. Ouch. No way. There's no chance I find this guy, especially with it going night. What a joke, man. Oh, I see him. I'm never going to catch up with him from this distance. He's gone, skis. I'm pretty sure this isn't the same guy. Keena. Yeah, this is not the same guy. Oh, okay. On the agenda now was to gather enough scrap to research high-tier explosives on the level 3 tech tree. This costs several thousand scrap and is no easy feat, so I did a missile silo run followed by another oil rig run and accumulated a bunch of components that needed recycling. Of course, I took them down to my local supermarket, but as I was about to realize, I was now sharing this supermarket with Keena. Oh, that's actually rough. Keena had put a target on his back with this one, and unfortunately for him, I already knew where he lived. I just needed to farm the scrap and sulfur to get the job done. I ran missile silo for the scrap, researched the blueprints I needed, and then ran the diesel I'd accumulated from my oil rig and missile silo runs in the Sulfur Quarry. Eventually, we had all we needed. I'm not gonna lie, Keena had a lot more goop than I was expecting. I was now very well off and probably a bit of a target on the map. Because of this, I spent some time setting up turrets, locker kits and seal kits just in case we were to get raided. Oh, here we go. I've been waiting for this. I'm gonna let them keep blowing because I don't want them to get scared and run away if I'm online. I have had that happen before. Actually, I'm gonna respawn outside and see if I can have a suss how many there are. There's definitely no raid base, so this should be pretty easy to defend. I'm not sure. It probably is just one guy as well. That's what he rocketed, that turret right there. Maybe he's just shooting out turrets for now. Wait, he's dead here. Venny. It's Venny, dude. This is the guy that lives down the hill from me. He lives in that base down there on the coast. Okay, he's back. Let's see if he keeps breaking turrets. Or not. Well, that's one dead. Was he alone though? No, I can hear more. He's trying to toss stuff off the roof. What the heck? He's trying to save stuff before I kill them. That was just dumb. I think there's one more. Okay, they're all dead. I'm gonna go raid these guys straight away. 3v1 online raid them. Raiding them would be optimistic at best, but I was prepared to throw the kitchen sink at them. I shit you not, less than 20 minutes later, I was heading down the hill to build my raid base and give them the PvP they wanted. However, sometimes in Rust, we can't have nice things. This is some goofy R base, bro. Are they even online still? No, they weren't. Of course, after I intercepted their attempt to try and mess with my base, all three of them alt F4'd. I was pretty disappointed, but reluctantly, I blew a gaping hole in the side of their base anyway. They had some decent loot, not enough to raid me, but I guess justice had been served and we had tied up this loose end. Speaking of loose ends, I decided to AFK a bit longer after this in case anyone wanted a piece of my base, and as it turns out, a small group of friends definitely had their sights on loosening up some of my ends. Oh, dude. Is it about to kick off? Yeah, they hit my base. I gotta try and repair this. Oh shit, here they come. Camper van. Yep, here we go. I gotta try and destroy their camper van. I gotta get HVs. That's their respawns and rekits. One hit. Oh, dude. Oh, they're pummeling now. They're pummeling. Double rocketer. They're really going for it. Oh, that is open. Oh, they're throwing so much C4. That's that camper van gone. More C4? How many are there? There's like 4. What is that? Oh, that's still open. am I supposed to do? Oh my god, sealed.
That's it. We're done. We're done.
And with them conceding, I had won the online raid defense. After chatting with them, it turns out they had 10 people, which is definitely the most I've had to defend against solo before. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, and you'll definitely enjoy this one too, where I built a pipeline that generated infinite scrap.